Imagine a world painted in broad strokes of rock, ice and sky. This is the realm of the Andes Mountains, a place of breathtaking beauty and brutal challenges. Here, far above the tree line, where the air is thin and the wind bites with a frosty edge, lives a remarkable bird. It's the Andean goose, a true master of the highlands. Unlike so many other creatures that cling to the gentler lowlands, this goose has made a home in one of the planet's most extreme environments. It strides across the Puna grasslands with an air of quiet confidence, a stark white figure against a backdrop of deep greens and earthy browns. Its presence here is a testament to the incredible power of evolution. It's not just visiting, it belongs here, woven into the very fabric of this high-altitude world. Look closer, and you'll see it's a bird of striking contrasts. The male, brilliant white like a patch of fresh snow, stands out boldly. The female is more subtle, her feathers a beautiful, intricate pattern of gray and brown barring, a perfect camouflage against the alpine meadows. They are often seen in pairs, moving with a synchronized grace across the landscape. These aren't your typical farmyard geese. They are wild, resilient, and perfectly adapted to a life lived at the very edge of possibility. Their story isn't one of mere survival, it's a story of thriving where most would falter, a narrative written in the thin, cold air of the Andes. Their home is a mosaic of wetlands, bogs and grassy plains, often found at elevations soaring above 3,000 meters. This is a land of intense sunlight and plunging nighttime temperatures. Most birds would struggle to even breathe here, let alone find food and raise a family. Yet the Andean goose does it all with an understated elegance. How does this incredible bird conquer the cold? It all starts with its magnificent coat. The Andean goose is wrapped in a dense layer of down and contour feathers, a natural insulator that is nothing short of an engineering marvel. This thick plumage traps a layer of air close to the body, creating a thermal barrier that keeps the biting cold out and precious body heat in. It's like wearing the most advanced, custom-fitted expedition jacket imaginable. This allows the goose to remain perfectly comfortable even when temperatures plummet well below freezing. But it's not just the cold, it's the air itself. At high altitudes, the oxygen is scarce, a challenge that would leave most animals, including humans, gasping for breath. The Andean goose, however, has a secret weapon hidden within its blood. Its hemoglobin, the protein that carries oxygen, is specially adapted. It has a higher affinity for oxygen molecules, meaning it can grab onto oxygen much more efficiently in the thin mountain air. This allows the goose to fuel its muscles and maintain its energy levels without struggle. It can fly, forage, and even raise energetic goslings in an environment where every breath counts. What does an Andean goose eat in such a barren landscape? It is a dedicated herbivore, a specialist grazer of the high-altitude wetlands. Its diet consists mainly of aquatic plants, grasses, and sedges that grow in and around the mountain lakes and bogs. Its bill is perfectly designed for this task, with serrated edges that act like tiny teeth, allowing it to efficiently clip and tear the tough vegetation. They spend their days wandering through these marshy areas, their heads often dipped below the water's surface as they forage for tender shoots and roots. Finding food is one thing, but staying safe is another. The high Andes are home to some formidable predators. The Andean fox is a constant threat, a cunning hunter that stalks the grasslands looking for an opportunity. And from the sky above, birds of prey like the mountain caracara are always watching. The Andean goose relies on a combination of vigilance and camouflage to stay safe. Their excellent eyesight allows them to spot danger from a great distance. You will often see one goose in a pair or group standing alert, its head held high, acting as a sentinel while the others feed. This cooperative vigilance is a simple but highly effective defense strategy. When a predator is spotted, a sharp, resonant alarm call echoes across the valley. This alerts every goose in the vicinity, and they will either bunch together for safety or take to the air. Their powerful wings allow for a strong, explosive takeoff, getting them out of harm's way quickly. The female's mottled brown and gray plumage provides superb camouflage, especially when she is nesting. She can flatten herself against the ground, blending in almost perfectly with the tussocks of grass and rocky terrain, making her nearly invisible to a passing fox or a soaring hawk. Their relationship with water is also key to their survival. The bogs, streams, and lakes of the Puna are not just their larder, they are also a sanctuary. The family life of the Andean goose is a story of deep partnership and dedication. They are monogamous and form strong pair bonds that can last a lifetime. This partnership is the foundation of their success in raising a family in such a demanding environment. The male and female are rarely seen apart, moving and foraging together, a united team against the challenges of the Andes. When the breeding season arrives, they work together to choose a nest site. It's usually a simple scrape on the ground, often on a slight slope or near a rock, to provide some shelter and a good vantage point to watch for danger. The female lays a clutch of 5 to 10 eggs and takes on the sole responsibility of incubation. For nearly a month she sits patiently, her beautifully camouflaged feathers helping her disappear into the landscape. During this vulnerable time, the male is the ultimate guardian. He stands sentinel nearby, ever watchful and fiercely protective. He will aggressively challenge any potential threat that comes too close to the nest, whether it's a curious fox, a rival goose, or even an unwary human. His brilliant white plumage makes him highly visible, a deliberate strategy to draw attention away from the hidden nest. His bravery is crucial for the survival of the next generation. Once the goslings hatch, they are precocial, meaning they are already covered in downy feathers, and can walk and feed themselves within hours. The family leaves the nest almost immediately, with both parents leading their brood of tiny, fluffy goslings to the safety of the wetlands. Here, the young birds learn to forage for tender plants under the watchful eyes of their parents. The parents remain incredibly protective, with one adult often leading the way while the other brings up the rear, keeping the vulnerable goslings safely between them. This devoted, cooperative parenting gives the young geese the best possible start in a world full of challenges. Watching an Andean goose family is a truly heartwarming sight. It's a beautiful display of instinct, cooperation, and care. The parents guide their young for several months until the goslings are fully grown and ready to face the world on their own. The survival of these remarkable birds is intrinsically linked to the health of their fragile mountain home. Protecting the high-altitude wetlands and grasslands of the Andes from climate change and human disturbance is not just about saving a single species, it is about preserving an entire unique ecosystem. The Andean goose, in its quiet strength and resilience, reminds us of the profound beauty of wild places and why we must work to keep them safe for generations to come.